Hello and welcome back to Bits and Bobs. Today's video is going to be a treat for all you collectors of coins that love high quality coins of the sterling silver era. Now a little bit of a giveaway there, as I've bought tons of sterling silver coins that are all in very high grade, and they're all new dates for my date run. So new coins for the date run, sterling silver coinage in high grade. What more could you want? Let's have a look at them right now. So then, all these new coins I've put in this box, and I'll give you a sneak peek before we begin. Whoa, very quick there. But I think the best way to go through these today is, rather than going from best to worst, is to simply go in denomination order, beginning with the smallest denomination. So let's begin by doing just that. Starting off with the coin in this small little envelope. And this is actually, believe it or not, the most expensive of today's bundle, as this is very rare, as it says here. This is an 1863 farthing. And this is a little spoiler alert here, this is the final farthing I needed. If you've been paying attention to past videos, you'll know, but this is the final farthing I needed for my date run, so very happy to have bought this. Now this did cost me £48, that is right, £48, just for a little farthing here, but I believe that was a good price, and definitely in my opinion worth it to finish off my farthing date run. So here we can see the coin having the usual design, with the wording farthing to the top, Lady Britannia there on the coin, holding a trident, with her helmet, her draped clothing, and the shield by her side with the Union flag. Now zooming in now to the all-important part there, 1863. Now this isn't the best condition one, as of course those ones are even more expensive, but you know, it's got a very strong date, and actually 1863, if it's a visible date, has a lot of value, so the fact that all the other rest of the design is quite visible as well, and Victoria's portrait, rather nice, is really just a big bonus for me. We can see here Victoria's portrait facing to the left, with a young head, a sort of bun head style design, laurel wreath in her hair, and legend to the sides. So overall, a lovely little coin, in a very small value coin, as it is only a quarter of a penny in buying power, but today worth considerably more due to the rarity. What I'll do for today's video, after you've had a look at the coin, I'll put them down here for now. At the end of the video, after looking at all these new coins of the date runs, we'll add them in to the date runs. That's the only farthing I've got, and I've got no half pennies and no pennies. So the next denomination is threepences. Now I have to concede one small lie here, as I believe they are all new dates. I'm very sure 1905 is a new date, but this one, I mean this by the way, is lovely, although it may not be a new date, so I'll put them both down, and when we come to add them to the date run with the other coins, I'll have to see if this is really a new date. But even if not a new date, I believe that'll definitely be an upgrade. Having a quick look at each coin individually, this is a 1905 threepence, mintage there on screen. I believe a little lower than average, as it is one of the ones that have taken me a while to find, but I saw it at the antique shop for just £1. I thought definitely £1 for a new date for the date run, absolutely a good purchase in my opinion, so I bought that. We have the usual design there by Jean-Baptiste Malin to the reverse, and George William de Sul's portrait of Edward VII to the obverse, so that's a very nice purchase, especially for £1. I believe this one was £3 at the antique shop, maybe £2.50, I can't quite remember, but whatever the price, that is, I mean look at this. I love this zooming in, you know, looking at these coins on here, doing these videos, because it looks amazing to the naked eye, but when you zoom in like this, you can just see the true beauty this coin holds. So this is a young head or bun head Queen Victoria threepence, sterling silver, as is this one up here, and this is from 1867. So quite a while back. There's the mintage on screen for that one. I'm not sure exactly what the mintage is. I'm not sure if I have it, but for £2 or £3, I just could not say no to an old coin in such condition with a great toning. So there we go. There's the two threepences. I bought no sixpences, so next on to shillings. And here we have the shilling. I only bought one shilling that's new. So this is the final year of sterling silver shillings, as of course the year after, in 1920, they became 50% silver. Now I have all the 50% silver ones, and I have all the cupro nickel ones, so I'm now working my way back through the sterling ones, but I did not have the final year of sterling, 1919, but I now do, after, I can't remember offhand the price I paid, but on screen there for you is the price I paid. I believe it was a fair price, and now on screen is the mintage, so we can compare the price to the mintage to the condition, and you have to tell me down below, was it a good deal? A lovely design there with the crown between the date, the line on top, and himself being crowned with the stuff around with the border, and then the legend and denomination to the top and bottom, and King George V to the obverse. So we've got Victoria, Edward, and George V, a nice range of monarchs, metals, denominations, and coins to be added into my collection and date run today. Very, very nice. And like I say, that was the only shilling I bought. So now on to florins, of which I bought 2. Firstly is this. This is a sort of hidden beauty. You see it like that, maybe not too good, but if we zoom in and get it in the light, look at that. It is actually a really nice coin. Now I paid £16 for this. Oh yes, that's a good getting in the light there. Because I mean, often it is just lighting with these coins. If you saw a photograph of this online, like that maybe, I don't know, wouldn't be the best. But when you get the lighting on it, it does really show off all these details. So you have an absolutely fabulous portrait here of King George V to the obverse, as designed by BM, Bertram McKennell. Really lovely condition. And then nice edge, all intact there. And then to the reverse here is the main design, 1915, so World War I, sterling silver florin, in really, really lovely condition actually. How far can we zoom? You know I love a zoom in on these coins. And we can see the crowns, the Garter star, really, really good condition. And zooming out, you know, it doesn't lose it. It's just got a really nice shine and condition to it. So a very happy purchase on my part for £16. And even better, as 1915 was a coin, or a date rather, of florin that I did not have. So not only can I add it to my collection, but I can add it to my date run. The best feeling when buying a new coin. So there we go. But like I say, I did buy, in fact, 2 florins. So the other one, and it's even older, maybe even better, not better condition, but better, I believe, in my opinion. Now this is a 1910 florin. So that is, of course, Edward VII, and therefore features the Standing Britannia design. Now I must say, I haven't had a look too closely, but I think this is a bit cleaned or shined. Maybe not cleaned, maybe just shined, because it is a bit quite shiny compared to the level of wear. But it's not terrible. Whoever did it didn't do a terrible job. Maybe just polishing it or shining it a little bit, as the fields we can see aren't really very scratched. Actually, the fields are pretty nice actually, and the actual design isn't too worn or scratched away from the process. But I still do believe that it has been a bit cleaned or shined at some point. Maybe even cleaned and then put back into circulation. Who knows? That's just some of the beauty behind 114 years of history held in this coin. As well as history, a great design there with Standing Britannia. And then the date on the ship there to the bottom, 1910. So of course the final year of these. And actually that's a very strong date there. Often these are very, very worn dates. That is a strong date, 1910. Good condition florin, for which I paid £19. Maybe a slight overpay if it has been cleaned, but I don't believe so. Or no, I do believe it might have been cleaned, but I don't believe I overpaid for it. I think £19 is a good price considering the condition and the level of wear on the date. And importantly, it is a new date for my collection. So not just a new date, not just a new coin rather, like I say, a new one to add to my main kind of aim of my collecting, which is to get one of each of the dates of the coins. And there is a new one. So very, very nice indeed. Now then, one more coin. And I must say, I did say we wouldn't do best till last, but it just so happens that this is the best, and it is also the last. I bought one more coin, a half crown. Look at this. Look at this beauty. So here we have Edward VII, King Edward VII, as designed by George William de Soules, his coinage portrait. Absolute beauty. But the reverse here is where we really... Let me just quickly hide the date, and then we'll turn it over. Look at that. Look at that beauty. So what's the date quickly? We know we're all wondering. 19... sadly not 05, but 09, which is also a very good date. I mean, most of these Edward VII half crowns are good dates to get, as they are scarcer than some of their Victorian counterparts and George V counterparts from around the same era. But look at this. This holds beauty beyond words, this coin. Now the design is always a classic one. It has been on 50%, so I see it quite a lot. You know, you see it quite a lot in these bulk lots of half crowns you can get, but it is also a very nice design to get on the older ones. As we can see here, it was introduced in 1902 under Edward VII. We have that same portrait there of the king, as we've seen on the florin I just showed you. And then here we have the reverse design, and look at this. Absolutely beautiful, with the crown above the shield, the garter of the around, date and denomination to the bottom, and legend to the top. Now this coin, I believe, is worth a lot more than I paid due to condition, but you have to comment down below and let me know Was it a good price at £20? That is right, just £20 paid for this coin. So let me know if that was a good purchase, and let me know which one today is your favourite and which is the best deal on my part of purchasing. So there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new dates. Well, 6 new dates, 1 maybe upgrade. We'll find out now, as we'll add them all into the date runs, again, denomination order. So let's begin by adding my final farthing to the farthing date run. So here is the farthing date run. I'm trying to zoom in a bit actually, because I don't want to give you too much of a glimpse, as now I've finished the date run. Coming very soon, I will do a full video on my full collection of the farthings. The date run begins in 1860 and runs till their discontinuation. Sorry, there it is, 1860, and runs till their discontinuation in 1956. The final year I'm missing for my personal collection is 1863. So I'll get rid of this. Bit of card, been in there for a long time now. That is finally going in the bin. And now, there we go, 1863 farthing is in. I will not zoom out, so stay tuned, as I say, for the coming video of my full farthing collection. But I will zoom out to show you my 3p collection, so for silver 3p date run so far. So there is the 1905. I'll quickly add that in while we're here, and then we can see about the 1867. So 1905 was missing, but now I have here 1905 3p. Very, very nice coin, good condition, nice coin, and for £1, a great addition to my date run there. Now zooming out, we can see, where are we at the top? 1865, 66, 67. So I do have one in there. Let's assess the condition of this coin. Oh wow, we've got a, oh wow. Okay, yeah, this is definitely an upgrade. So here's my previous one. We can't even see the 18. There's a massive hole there through the coin. And then the 67 is, not the best, but we can identify it as 1867. Now, often I will ask you, which do you think is the upgrade for me, if they're close, but I don't need to ask here. I can see which one's the best condition. Oh yeah, definitely. This one here is my new one for the date run, a nice little upgrade there, which I do like to do when I can, to obviously have the best condition one in my date run. And this I'll put with a part of my other ones. As you know, if you watch, I have a little collection off to the side of many silver 3p, so I'll add that to that. Very, very nice. So there's that. So it's a good addition to the date run there. We've got 1 new coin and 1 upgrade. Not too bad for the silver scrapney bits. On to the florins then. We're not doing amazing, not doing terrible for this date run. This tray rather. This is tray 2 of 3 for the florins. And we can see, where is it? 1910 there, which I got, and then the 1915 is there. So I'll put them both on screen. We'll do this as a double move here. 2 in one go, 1910 and 1915. Out with those bits of paper and getting ready with the coins. Here they are, both lovely. Boom. 2 florins added to the date run like that. And we're not, terrible now in terms of coins versus paper. The ratio is improving in favour of coins, which I always like to see. And I've forgotten shillings. I do apologise. Don't worry, I know a florin's worth more than a shilling. I didn't think I was going in date order there, or denomination order, sorry. Speaking of dates though, here is the date, 1919. So this is actually the newest shilling I need. Like I said, I've got all 50% and got all copper nickel. So I can now add in this lovely 1919 shilling. A good classic coin. I do like a shilling as a denomination, just a classic, British denomination. And I'll add in there 1919 shilling. Very nice. And so now the next one along that I'll need, or the next one back that I'll need rather, is 1912. So there's one more George V to get, and then before that, it's 1909. So I look to get that one quite soon to finish my George V shillings. Now then, we've done the florins, so onto the half crowns now, or rather just the 1 half crown to add. And there is 1909. So out with this bit of card, and in with the real deal, a lovely, lovely real deal of a 1909 half crown. A beauty. And similarly to that 1919 shilling, this is the most, or the newest date rather, that I needed. So now I've got every half crown from 1970, including the proof one from 1970 that is, and then back from 67, through the copper and nickel, through the 50%, through the sterling, right the way through to 1905, being the newest date I need. So very, very good progress for the half crowns, as we can see there. Very nice filling up on this tray. This is tray 2 of 3, needing only 3 more. So there we go. There are all the coins I bought this week, and comment down below which is your favourite. Now for me personally, it has to be the 1909 half crown. A lovely design, a nice big coin, and as well, The quality on that is just absolutely perfect, and for £20, who could say no? So there we go. Comment down below your favourite coin, like I say. Please do leave a like on the video as well, and hit the subscribe button to help out our channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time for some more coins in the future on Bits and Bobs. Bye for now.